There's no angels left in this sea.
What I liked about your music video is that it was very professional, and I did get the clear message behind it, but however I had to watch it a few times to actually get the message.
I liked the way that you used Mexico's Day of the Dead as a part of your music video, as it shows that you understand other cultures and things like that, and also it means you're really creative with your options.
The use of black and white to show the past effects of the artist, and also the skull and the red paint to indicate the Mexican Day of the Dead, and I also liked the fact that the red paint was kind of reversed, so it would indicate like dead to alive.
I like the way you edited the scenes, how it cuts really quickly on the beats, and how you used colour splash in the black and white scenes to make one part in the shot stand out in colour.
Elements I found easy about your music video is that I understood the genre of the music, so it was based on indie pop. So this was because of the visual effects that you used, and because of the artist and how she was dressed. So that made it really easy for me to understand. What I found difficult is that I had to watch it a few times to understand the theme behind your video.
First of all, I think when I was looking at the video, I thought the actor was actually talking about a person that she loved, rather than herself, that she's talking about herself, which I kind of found out later. But I think you could have used a mirror or something to reflect how she was talking about herself, and not obviously another person which she longed to meet or see.
I found it quite easy to understand the whole Mexican Day of the Dead theme because of the skull and the red paint to indicate the blood and the dead. But I found it quite hard to understand that the mask was representing her old self rather than her new self, because I thought the mask was more vibrant and stuff to indicate her new self, but now I understand that the mask was something she was covering behind, and taking away the mask introduces her actual new self.
The elements I found hard to understand were the narrative being about the girl's past and how she meets herself on the streets of glory. But what I found easy was the theme being about a girl and how how her character develops.
As an art student, I find your storyline very creative. I gathered that it's about the messages behind the Mexican Day of the Dead. So I gathered that from when the artist was, through her facial expression and the mask that she was wearing, and also when the scene where she was walking in the streets of glory. So I found that very creative and very intriguing as well.
Your storyline, I think it could have been stronger in creative ways, and such as reflecting that it was about her instead of another person that she longed to see, as I said before. But I think all in all it was really good. It was very creative, and you took, it looks like you've taken a lot of time in planning it, because the shots where she was at first, where she had a plain face and then you turned her around, which shows that you worked with timing on Final Cut, which is actually really good, and I really like that.
I really liked the storyline because it indicated the fact that the character develops over time, and I liked the fact that it had the theme of the Mexican Day of the Dead throughout, because of the skull and the red paint and the mask, because that's what people wear during the Mexican Day of the Dead. And I think the theme was the fact that you shouldn't cover yourself behind a mask and just show who you are truly inside and out.
At first it was a bit difficult to understand the whole concept of the music video, but after a while I realised that the music video was about loss. I think it's trying to perhaps show that the artist is maybe missing a part of herself and wants to reunite with the part in the streets of glory.
From the audience feedback, we learned that our theme of the Mexican Day of the Dead was hard to grasp, as most people felt like the mask represented new life, as it was more vibrant and colourful. Majority of the audience were not able to piece the narrative together. because they felt like they had to rewatch the video to understand the whole narrative. We also liked that most people liked the concept and our theme of the Mexican Day of the Dead, as it was unique and different, and it also linked with our genre, which is indie pop. The colours and the editing were more vibrant, which attract the audience attention, and this is what they liked most about the music video.